As of the latest updates in the Mets offseason, the team is actively pursuing several moves in free agency and trade, particularly as they weigh their options regarding Pete Alonso's future with the team. Alex Bregman and the Mets pursuit. The Mets have been linked to Alex Bregman, the 31-year-old third baseman, who has had a productive second half in 2024, hitting .288 with 22 home runs and in .848 OPS. While Bregman is seeking a long-term deal, the Mets haven't shown any new developments in their pursuit of him recently. The Tigers, however, appear to be heavily focused on signing Bregman, with ongoing discussions, although a gap remains in negotiations. Other teams, including the Red Sox and Yankees, have also expressed interest in Bregman, making it unclear whether the Mets will intensify their efforts to secure him. If they do, Bregman could be a fit for third base, allowing Mark Vientos to move to first base, potentially filling the gap if Alonso departs. Other possible moves for the Mets. The Mets are also exploring options to fill their first base void if Alonso leaves. One of these options is Paul Goldschmidt, the 36-year-old first baseman coming off a down season with the Cardinals. Goldschmidt would likely only command a one-year deal, making him a potential stopgap option for the Mets. However, the Mets are also keeping their options open, as they continue to monitor the market for other potential additions, including veteran first basemen like Carlos Santana. In addition to first base, the Mets are looking to bolster their rotation. They have been connected to several pitchers, including Walker Buehler, who is coming off Tommy John surgery, Nick Pivetta, and Jack Flaherty. The Mets had significant interest in Buehler earlier in the offseason, but he has reportedly signed with the Red Sox. New York is also in discussions for potential trades, with names like Luis Castillo of the Mariners emerging as a possibility. Nolan Arenado's availability. Another intriguing option for the Mets is Nolan Arenado, who has been made available by the St. Louis Cardinals. Arenado is coming off a season with a .719 OPS. And while his offensive production has declined, his defensive prowess remains elite. If the Mets pursue Arenado, it could allow them to move Mark Vientos to first base if Alonso departs. However, Arenado's no-trade clause and the Cardinals' hefty remaining salary owed to him may complicate any potential deal. Outfield and DH options. The Mets have also been eyeing potential outfield or DH upgrades, but those options haven't yet materialized. The team could consider Anthony Santander, a solid offensive player with 44 home runs in 2024. But his limited on-base skills and defensive shortcomings may make him more of a DH candidate. Overall outlook. In conclusion, the Mets' offseason strategy remains dynamic, with multiple potential pivots depending on how the situation with Pete Alonso unfolds. The team is pursuing high-profile players like Alex Bregman and Paul Goldschmidt, while also exploring trade options such as Nolan Arenado and Luis Castillo. With the free agent market still in flux, the Mets will need to stay flexible to address both their first base needs and bolster their roster heading into the 2025 season.